Bei dem Herren hier müssen wir auch noch irgendwie weiterkommen.
You're not going trash diving again, are you?
Nah, I think this here well's done tapped out, Cletus.
We're never getting in there until we figure out Paperweight's key code.
Or maybe he could tell us the code.
Aber wie?
I don't think rubbing paper on that...
Ach so, stimmt, hier ist doch hier auf dem Brief von Bosco ist doch seine Spucke drauf. Ja, das wird ja dann wohl reichen. Hier die Haarsträhne von Mama Bosco und die Spucke von Bosco. Hatte ich ganz vergessen, genau. Ja, also die Spucke von Bosco, die wird wohl reichen.
It's a good thing Sal left a forwarding number on this resignation letter.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's the window viper. I come to wipe your windows.
Yogg-Sothoth, give me strength. Hurry it up.
Is he changing the code every time he locks the door?
Gute Frage. Ah.
Let's see. Foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird. Done.
We probably should have guessed that one.
Ah, wer weiß.
Still remember the code?
I'll have you know I've got a mind like a steel tramp.
Trap.
Really? Huh. A steel tramp would be a lot more fun in a bum fight.
Ah, don't look at me!
Oh, come on. You're not that ugly.
You don't understand. Human minds aren't equipped to comprehend.
Hey, Sam, there's a guy in here.
I'm impressed. Most humans are driven incurably insane by the mere glimpse of my unspeakable visage.
Yeah, well, no offense, but we get more unspeakable visages in our convention swag.
So you're the mysterious Dr. Norrington?
I am known by many names. Among them, Yogg-Sothoth, elder fiend of the dark dimension.
I'm so surprised.
Shocking, true, but not nearly as shocking as the horrific truths I suspect I must now reveal.
Also, Dr. Norrington und Yogg-Sothoth sind dieselbe Person? Aber Dr. Norrington hat uns doch geholfen.
So how did gigantic behemoth of an elder god like you get stuck in Panty Waste anyway?
Paperweight!
Silence! Several decades ago, Monsieur Paperweight foolishly attempted to summon me to this plane of existence.
Yeah, we, may have heard something about that.
Paperweight's infantile conjurings were doomed to failure, but the uncanny power of your grandsire's brain somehow managed to extrude an infinitesimally tiny fraction of my essence into this dimension. It became fused with Paperweight's unsettlingly hairless and ladylike torso.
We've spent the better part of a century trying to retrieve the toy box and send the great Yogg-Sothoth home.
And we would have succeeded last night if you hadn't lost your temper over that slobbering space ape.
Sorry about that.
Ach ja, deswegen hat er hier auch immer mit einem Dr. Norrington geredet. Also war dieser Yogg-Sothoth schon seit Jahrzehnten an den Paperweight gebunden. Also nachdem Paperweight eben in die Truhe reingefallen ist. Wir haben ja das Ritual verhindert. Paperweight wollte ja Yogg-Sothoth beschwören und wir haben ja eben, beziehungsweise die Großeltern von Sam und Max, die haben ja die ganze Beschwörung aufgehalten und seitdem ist der Paperweight anscheinend mit Yogg-Sothoth fusioniert. War ja auch die Frage eben, was mit ihm passiert ist, jetzt wissen wir es ja. Sehr interessant.
You and Paperweight seem to know a lot about that devil's toy box that everybody keeps stealing.
The devil's toy box. Ha! You should be so lucky.
What are you talking about?
The toy box is of a power far greater than that of your primitive gods and devils. It is the property of my grandson, Junior.
Junior?
Yes, Junior, the youngest and most horrible of the elder gods. His birthing wails shattered the supercontinent of Pangaea. His first steps sunk the proto-civilizations of Subarctica.
Junior?
In an effort to stop my rampaging grandchild from destroying the Omniverse, I brought many of my precious childhood keepsakes over from the Dark Dimension to keep Junior distracted and entertained, as well as a box to contain their frightening power.
Junior?
Unfortunately, when the elder gods were banished to the Dark Dimension, Junior's toy box was lost during the move. And in the millennia since, he just will not stop whining about it.
Junior?
It's a lot scarier if you've got the requisite complement of larynxes to pronounce it correctly.
Ach ja. Also der Junior ist doch der Sam und Mac.
So why have the 1.5 of you been trying to get your hands on the toy box all these years?
To destroy it!
But why? It's got all those cool toys that make my brain tingle and my ears all fuzzy.
The toys of power were never meant for mortal hands. For the sake of all that exists, they must be returned to the toy box and annihilated.
Yogg-Sothoth will also die Devil's Toybox zerstören.
What do you have to say about all those creepy tentacles we found in the cloning chamber?
Tentacles?
Yeah, like the ones your boy Paperweight summoned in the museum last night.
Cthulhu's wattle!
Ooh, I'm using that.
Only one such as myself can summon the Cilia of Torment. Whoever's controlling your clones must be awash in the forces of the Dark Dimension.
Did you really just say awash?
The only thing that can properly vanquish matter from the Dark Dimension is the Chthonic Destroyer.
Das Ganze wird immer interessanter.
Do you know anything about all these handsome brutes that are stealing toys throughout the city?
The clones are meaningless.
And chubby!
Hey!
But if they are truly stealing toys, then their master may be attempting to gather a complete collection of the toys of power.
Collect all 1,024. Impress your friends.
And destroy the entirety of existence as we know it. You've already borne witness to the damage that can be wrought when the Devil's Toy Box is mostly full. If the box is completely engorged, its power will tear down the walls of reality itself.
Das klingt in der Tat nicht sehr gut.
You're not gonna take my toys, are you?
Not yet. Your chaotic mastery of the toys of power may yet prove useful in defeating the master of these blasphemous portly canines.
Oh, Norrington.
Hold the phone. You're Yogg-Sothoth, the world-shattering elder god?
You look like something my non-existent cat coughed up.
Curb your tongue, rabbit!
No, Paperweight, the Naked One is right. This debased form is a pathetic shadow of my former glory. Long before the dawn of man, my kind was sovereign over this dimension and countless others. We welcome the development of sentient life, drinking deeply from your bottomless well springs of terror, and also your succulent hairy flesh.
Ew.
For untold eons, we lapped at the perpetual buffet of your horror and worship, until powerful forces rallied to drive us back to the Dark Dimension.
Forces?
Primitive hybrids somehow impervious to our powers. You know them as mole men.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what they ordered us to do.
Okay, ich verstehe. Norrington, Doppelgänger.
So, aside from tearing apart reality, anything else you think we should know about the Plague of Me?
Only that they should seriously consider a gym membership.
Ja, ich verstehe. Da wird sich mal wieder über das Gewicht von Sam lustig gemacht.
You know, it's a lot harder to take you prehistoric elder gods seriously, now that I know you were banished by a bunch of mole men.
Scoff if you must, but the mole people were much more powerful before they were genetically marginalized by the cruel twists of evolution.
Just like Uncle Billy.
So, should I call you Yogg-Sothoth or Norrington?
Call me Dr. Norrington. When uttered by your mortal tongues, my true name sounds disturbingly like our term for number 2.
You should hear him say nuclear.
Okay.
What's the Chthonic Destroyer?
Is it pointy?
The Chthonic Destroyer is the ultimate psychic toy. A weapon so terrible that it was once used to drive the Elder Gods themselves back to their home in the Dark Dimension.
Ah, look, that mole man is smiting an army.
Mind if we hold on to this?
Sam's got a thing for illuminated manuscripts.
If it will help you find the Chthonic Destroyer, yes, of course.
Thanks. I'll try to keep Max from drawing dirty pictures in the margins.
Na schön.
Can the Destroyer be used against those tentacles?
The Destroyer is proof against anything from the Dark Dimension. Me, the tentacles, the toy box.
Sam, we gotta get one of these things.
You'll have to find the hidden giggling realm of skittering ingestion if you wish to find the Destroyer.
Okay, einige Informationen.
Stay put. We'll probably have more questions later.
Your kind always does.
Naja, wir sind ja auch Detektive. Okay, was haben wir hier? Manuskriptseite.
It's a page from an illuminated manuscript detailing an incident with something called the Destroyer. And lo, did Brother Acidophilus return in a flash of light from the giggling realm of skittering ingestion, armed with the Chthonic Destroyer. Though giggling and plagued with visions of skittering insects, noble Acidophilus smote the beasties from the dark dimension with the Destroyer. His enemies laid low, Acidophilus returned the Destroyer to the gibbering realm and resumed his peaceful life of molitude. Years later, he was eaten by a crazed beast.
Interessant. Wir gucken nochmal hier.
Fudgy freezes. Fudgy freezes.
Oh, okay. Das sah nicht gut aus. Auch das sah nicht wirklich gut aus. Okay, das kennen wir auch schon.
Gaze not into the mind of an elder god, insect.
Okay.
Cease your intrusions into my host's mind.
Das wird wohl nichts. Ah, verdammt. Oh. Das hört sich nicht gut an. Paperweights Tagebuch.
Hey, what gives?
After your recent rhinoplasty rampage through my museum, I cast a spell preventing you from transforming into anything in my possession. Ha!
Boy, you are a little ball of spite, aren't you?
You have no idea.
Ich verstehe. Sehr schade.
Say, Papercut, mind if we take a closer look at your journal?
I promise to laugh at your bad poetry and schoolboy crushes.
No!
I'm afraid I must concur with my host. Paperweight's journal contains all the spells we'll eventually need to destroy the toy box and send me home.
Ich verstehe.
Hey, Yagi, what's this map all about anyway?
Paperweight and I have been attempting to locate spots where the membranes between our worlds are the weakest, so that I can be sent home with as little fuss as possible.
That's awfully polite for an elder god who savors the taste of human misery.
Age has mellowed me.
Ich verstehe.
Can we borrow this?
You most certainly may not. It is so fragile that the slightest breeze destroy it.
But
The scroll is meaningless.
Na schön. Spanische Wand.
Paperweight must have used this antique privacy screen to help protect his horrible squiddy secret all these years.
We also used it to perform psyche-destroying shadow puppet shows for the kiddies.
Hier hinten haben wir übrigens einen Klon.
Apparently, Paperweight's never heard of the Dewey Decimal System.
Or dust rags. Whee!
Ah, cripes. A bunch of Sam clones are ghostwriting the DeSoto out in the parking lot.
When were they cloned? 2005?
Okay. Sehr schön. Das sah auch wieder herrlich aus.
Cats. I hate those guys.
Ja, ich verstehe.
Hey Max, could you spare a few seconds to memorize Paperweight's phone number?
Okay, but my brain's getting awfully full. I might lose a few chapters of my poignant Inuit coming-of-age novel.
The trials of Kennelik the Awkward will have to wait for another day, little buddy.
Na schön. Schachteln.
Who knows what sorts of ancient gimcracks and gewgaws lurk in those boxes?
Well, I'm not opening them to find out. Do you know how hard it is to get Kuga juice out of my fur?
Ich verstehe. So, können wir hier nochmal schauen.
Yes, I know. Maybe if we ignore them, they'll go away.
Still nothing.
Okay. Leider auch nichts damit.
Toys? Toys?
Kann das irgendwo benutzen?
Toys?
Übertrage Stimme aus dem Fenster.
Let us in! Let us in! The Sams are looting the food gang!
I see you have acquired Charlie Hotep.
Yeah, creepy little thing, ain't he?
Oh my, yes. I don't even know why I brought him over. Junior hated him, played with him for about 10 minutes, then tossed him aside like a used snot rag.
That's kinda sad.
The elder gods are beyond your mortal concepts of sentiment. They
I'll
do not...
give it a rest.
Ich verstehe. Da können wir aber nichts machen.
Why are they still here?
Ja, Entschuldigung. Office, Boskotech. Stinky's Diner. Was machen wir denn nun? Ich meine, wir haben jetzt diesen einen Plan bekommen.
Toys, toys, toys.
Ach du Heilige. Na schön. Da sind wir wieder. Wir müssen irgendwie an diesen komischen Zerstörer kommen, um die Tentakel loszuwerden. Was machen wir denn damit?
This ancient manuscript page is too fragile to use like that. It's a page from an illuminated manuscript detailing an incident with something called the Destroyer.
Aber was können wir damit anfangen?
I'm not giving this away. It's my key to finding the giggling realm of skittering ingestion.
Ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, was wir damit anfangen können.
Sal, snap out of it.
No can do, Sam. I live only to service the master's machinery now.
And by service his machinery, you mean...
My immense strength is used by the master to repair mechanical failures in the cloning chamber.
Na schön. Wenn du das sagst.
It's too bad it's not Friday.
Ja. Ich verstehe. Oh, Mikrowelle.
These microwave...
Was machen wir denn?
This ancient manuscript page is too...
Wir können noch mal zu Mama Bosco, weil mir gerade nichts anderes einfällt. Da sind wir wieder. Ich mag aber die Musik, muss ich sagen.
Mama B?
Yes?
Anscheinend nichts Neues.
I'm not giving this away.
Was machen wir denn damit? Übersinnliche Bauchrednerei. Stinky's Handy, Stinky's Diner. Sal's New Job. Gucken wir mal.
Even though they're on a toy-stealing mission that'll no doubt bring about the end of the world, it makes me proud to see my clones going about their labor so diligently.
Sam?
Whoops.
Ach, das war doch süß. Können wir mal gucken. Also wie wir das erreichen wollen, weiß ich ehrlich gesagt nicht.
Hey, Doppelgangers! It's me, Max! I'm in this warehouse with all sorts of juicy psychic toys.
Toys?
Toys!
Ja, gut. Okay. Wegen dem Binärcode, der ja nur mit Einsen und Nullen läuft. Schön. Okay. Die sind da hinten.
Hey, BB.
I will annihilate you with kindness!
See ya, Buster.
I have become death!
Verdammt. Irgendetwas müssen wir doch damit anfangen können.
Whee! Those guys are almost as gullible as you are, Sam.
Aber nur fast.
Looks like my clones have already picked this pile of junk clean.
Na schön.
We better not go out there. The city's crawling with clones.
More like jiggling and waddling.
Ich verstehe.